Did your parent ever make you comfort them? Not the other way around. You, the kid, comforting the adult. If you just felt something in your chest, keep watching. Because what I'm about to describe isn't bad parenting in the way we usually talk about it. No yelling, no abuse. Just something missing, something you couldn't name for years. Today, I'm naming it. I remember being 9 years old, and I just found out my grandfather died. I was crying, and my mom looked at me and said, "Don't cry in front of me, it's making me upset." I was the one who needed comfort, and somehow I ended up apologizing to her. I didn't have a word for what that was. For years I just thought, maybe I was too sensitive. Maybe I was asking for too much. I was wrong. There's actually a name for this. Psychologists call it emotional immaturity in a parent. And it doesn't look like the abuse we see in movies. It's quieter than that. It's sneakier than that. So today, 5 signs. And I'm telling you now, sign number 4 is the one almost nobody recognizes until it's pointed out to them. Stay till the end for that one. Let's get into it. Sign 1, they made you the emotional support, not the other way around. This is the big one. This is what happened to me, and it might be what happened to you. An emotionally mature parent regulates their own emotions and helps the child with theirs. An emotionally immature parent does the opposite. When they're stressed, sad, or angry, you become the one managing it. You learn to read their mood the second you walk in a room. You get quiet when they're upset, not because you did something wrong, but because you learned it keeps the peace. If you were the kid who said, "Are you okay?" more than your parent ever said it to you, that's not just being a caring kid. That's a role reversal. Kids aren't supposed to parent. They're parents. Sign 2, your feelings were too much or just ignored. Ever bring something up, something that actually hurt, and get met with "you're overreacting," or worse, silence, a subject change, like you never said anything at all. Emotionally immature parents can't sit with discomfort, not yours, not their own. So when your feelings show up, they get minimized, mocked a little, or just brushed past. Not always cruelly, sometimes with a laugh. "Oh, don't be so dramatic." That line does more damage over 15 years than people realize. And here's what it teaches you, quietly, without anyone saying it out loud. Your feelings are an inconvenience. So you learn to stop bringing them. Sign 3, conversations always circled back to them. You'd try to talk about your day, your problem, your win even. And somehow, within 2 minutes, it was about them again. Their stress, their story from when they were your age, their opinion on what you should have done differently. This one is subtle because it doesn't feel like an attack. It just feels like talking to them never quite lands anywhere. You walk away feeling unheard, but you can't always say why. Because you weren't being unreasonable, the conversation genuinely wasn't built to hold. Sign 4. This is the one almost nobody named. Okay, this is the one I promised. Here it is. They apologized, but never actually changed. Sometimes there even was an "I'm sorry," maybe more than once, but the same pattern kept happening. The same dismissiveness, the same walking on eggshells, feeling a month later. Why does nobody talk about this one? Because an apology feels like closure. It feels like accountability. So when it happens, you think, okay, that's fixed now. And when the same thing happens again 3 weeks later, you don't blame them. You think something's wrong with you for still being upset about it. That's the trap. A real apology is followed by different behavior, not just different words. Sign 5, you became the mature one way too early. Last one. And this one shows up in how you function as an adult right now, not just in memories. Did you find yourself managing the household mood by age 10? Mediating arguments? Being told you were so mature for your age? Like it was a compliment? It wasn't a compliment, it was a job you didn't apply for. Kids who grow up like this often become adults who overfunction in every relationship. The one who plans everything, fixes everything, never asks for help because asking for help was never modeled as safe. If that's you, I want you to actually hear this. Being the mature one as a kid isn't a personality trait. It's a survival skill you built because someone else's job went undone. The part I need you to hear. Here's what I want to say clearly because I needed to hear this myself. This isn't about blaming your parent for being a bad person. A lot of emotionally immature parents were raised by emotionally immature parents themselves. It's a pattern, not a verdict. But naming it matters, because you can't heal from something you don't have language for. For years I thought I was just too sensitive. The same thing my mom used to say to me. Turns out I wasn't too sensitive. I was accurately noticing something real. If 2, 3, or all 5 of these hit, that doesn't mean your life is broken. It means you finally have a map for something you've been feeling your whole life without a name for it. If this described your childhood, I'm not going to tell you it's easy from here, but naming it is the first real step out of it. Tell me in the comments which sign hit hardest. I read every single one, and honestly, some of your stories are the reason I keep making these videos. If this helped, share it with someone who needed to hear it today. And if you want more videos like this, real psychology, no fluff, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.